schedule these, and you can also switch the engine. So this pipeline can run either navigate or I'll just start the first one. Now hopefully this works. So now this is turned into an application running on CDAP, right? Native program to HFs. And I'm going to So part of what Python does is it allows the non-technical user to stay inside of Python. I'm going to C-Sharp here, so you know exactly what's happening. But you get this little CDAP icon, and it takes you to the CDAP side view, which is the developer house file, and this allows you to access everything underneath it. So there's a workflow, that workflow contains a Spark job, and there's a structure frequency data set associated with that. So again, wide aggregation, you see all the logs for all the different Spark containers right here. You see application. I can go look at the data set now. Go to the data set. The schema for my pipelines automatically is associated with data set. I have got data right here. Every data set supports SQL. So we're going to the second half, we'll try to implement the thing, how does it different SQL. So if you think about the data model, right, it's a really wide data model. We're using it associated with all kinds of data. That doesn't map to SQL, which is a very flat type of thing. But basically what it does is it flattens it. And so what we get is a schema of the ID, the group, the type, the timestamp, the key, and the value. So basically it takes that big three-dimensional nested model and flattens it out. And so you can put this into a Tableau, you can put this into OLAP tools, all different types of things in support. It's a flat sheet schema. Now, what do I got? So next, all right, two things to do. So what I'm going to do is tracker. It's not going to enable file. Oh, okay, I'm not going to show you tracker. This is actually development built with the platform, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to show you tracker. Instead, I'm going to show you the point application, right? So I'm actually deploying the application that does everything through Hyper and UI, but remember I built that after 60 app. So just like the plugin, I could build that application, this is mobile. Wait, yes, right there. It's after 64, so that's the same application. So I can go add application, and I can add custom app, basically. One is built. So I'll go there, go to target, deploy this file. Just upload, and deploy it. So now this app has been created, that's been deployed, any underlying data sets has been created, all that happens. I actually made the app reference a table called customer existing. So in this case, that data set already existed, so the app didn't have to create it. If it didn't exist, the app would have created it. So now if I look at that app, what I really want to do is use this service. This is our web service. So I'm going to start it up. I hit the start button, and I can see what endpoints does it provide. I can set multiple instances, and there's different policies for load balancing, all that good stuff. But I'll just do a simple query here. I'm doing a get on slash entity plus one. Alright, to the entity one. So of course, the structure, and now we see is the structured three-dimensional view of that data. Right? So if you remember, there's something flattened out in the SQL schema, but when I say graph and big JSON, I can create really long vector objects. So all that data is there. You see it's grouped under CSV. So if I go into pattern input and call something else, that'll be another area of that JSON. So now I can write into that master 60 table through the APIs, I can read from through the APIs, I can run SQL queries against it, I can build job applications against it. Right? Once that master 60 table becomes codified, once it's accurate, once it's strong, and then it works and it implements the data model as expected, you can amplify it everyone can. And no one ever has to think about how do I model my master 60? How do I model these wide rows? How do I actually operate on that data? How does that data integrate into my Tableau or my BI tool? How do I run SQL against it? This whole creates kind of consistency around that. So we got about 1 minute left. So we've got it for the demo. So this is one session. I'm happy to kind of take questions that we can bring offline. But basically, building point operating on distributed apps is hard. And in every previous generation of technology and infrastructure that's come out, I went various layers, middleware, library, interaction, reuse, this always happens. And Fast has been at this for about 4.5 years to try to solve this for the even SQL space. Today we have an integrated framework that makes it very fast for you to do things like data pipeline, fast integration, all that good stuff. This is 100% open source, focused on developers and their constituents like operators, data scientists, and analysts. So I encourage you to download CDAP. Again, 100% open source, so you can get going. The demo I just ran is on the same thing that you would download right now. Except you want to have Faster 60 because that's my project, the project next release. So that's one of the things that we did. So not only is it about customers able to build their own patterns, but as we see really common patterns emerge, we build them into the platform. Right? So time series, OLAP views, geospatial indexes, object stores, some of the more industry-specific things like call detail records or things like that. We have libraries already built up for that. So we've done a bunch of stuff already for common patterns, and then we work with customers to help them develop new ones when they do need expertise. But the power is kind of built once, and then you get to reuse that over and over and over again. So that's it. Thank you very much. Talking about zero downtime app deployment using Hadoop. Before we get into the presentation, I will just briefly tell what is this talk about and what is this talk not about. This talk is about how you deploy your regular application that keeps you busy by leveraging the Hadoop infrastructure already. This talk is not necessarily about how you have zero uptime on your Hadoop cluster itself. You have tools like Mustang, Amari Metrics, even for upgrade right now, Amari 2.1 about support zero deployment. I'll be happy to answer those questions. But this talk is more, as I said, how you leverage your Hadoop infrastructure to bring zero downtime to your main applications. That's one for your business. I think for me, I'm a solutions engineer at Thornworks. And I'm Willie Wong, the data scientist from Thornworks. Thank you. Right. Actually, I'll give you a little introduction on why zero downtime is important and how you get there and why. Then we have our own story, which has a very happy ending. We'll go to reference architecture, and we'll have a demo too. I will try to leave about 5 to 10 minutes at the end for questions. So if you can hold your questions to the end, that'd be great. Just after there's a long answer question, will be constrained by answer question too. For those of you here, as well as just on YouTube, if you can get the question, there's a contact details of both our contact details on the last slide. You can email us or reach out to us over there. Also, we have GitHub link to support for all the demos in the last slide. My question, what zero downtime for your apps? Very important, right? So let's talk the language that everybody knows, understands, right? Money talks and everybody knows that. A random example, Expedia, the reason I picked Expedia as an example here is most of the revenue is driven from their customer-facing website. So that's the reason. Also, like before I worked, I worked also for 6, 7 years, and I have been close to the travel related travel sector, and that's why Expedia is an example here. So XPR, as the public record, the revenue in 2050 is 6.67 billion. You do the math, it's about 18.2 million a day, or about $750,000 an hour. Let's assume that they do requirement every other week, and each of the requirement window is like 15 minutes. And by this is a very conservative estimate because when we were experimenting continuous delivery back always like 3-4 years back, when we just the first year we were experimenting, we did like those 1,000 requirements in a year, about 150 applications in the system. And after like every time you request a page on Amazon, that's one of the market deployment. Very conservative estimate of 15 minutes requirement window every other week. If they have the 15 minutes requirement window, they're losing $5 million a year, which is slightly significant. The same figure for Amazon would be about 8 million. Anybody who follows Amazon knows that would be a difference between them reporting the EPS in very short way, right? Even though you just got all these metrics, there's one of the metrics that will keep your CTOs and CEOs up, online, and that's the customer trust and confidence. I don't think the current age of customers are too patient or would love to see a horrible page. If I'm going to see a horrible page while I'm making my booking, probably I'll go back to the site unless they're selling it freely, right? So it's very important that you get a credibility to do it on time. Now, how do you see that? I mean, I think it's not going to do it on time, right? There's a lot of things that you got to do before in order for you to do that. First, you need to innovate. And there's a lot of technology and architecture we'll touch base a little bit on those during our story. You need to monitor. You need to monitor the health of your servers, health of the application, if possible, even the heartbeat of your developers and DevOps people. People do it. And you need to react. Monitoring is great. I think a lot of people do it, but the real differentiator will be how are you going to react to something that's just bad, right? And you got to do this all in real time. And what we call actionable engineering. The only way you can even decide if it's good or bad is you compare it with the historic guess, right? And that's when how do you relate it? It's great. You're streaming your real-time metrics, your server metrics in your system, but why how do you know good or bad? You need to make those comparisons against your data set. And that's when we call it actionable decisions, where you look at your time, look at the data set for a long time, and you make decisions and react to anything that's bad or what. Right. There's a story. Once upon a time, I was seeing a website, right? It's great. So I decided I need to make some changes to this website. What we do, we change the code, right? We deploy to put the server down, it could be for 2 hours, 3 hours, we just close down. And when I had this, I have a new product on my website. This is great back then, but now there's so many different ways I don't even want to talk about it, right? And then we bought. Now a lot of people doing deployment, I think this is the stage where most of the people are, and most of the people that I talk to are at the stage. Doing deployment is essentially a process where you pull one server at a time out of the cluster, you take out the zip, you let the outstanding root was complete, and then you deploy a new version, you get the server back up, you put it back in the list, and you continue the process about your cluster. Right? This is great. I mean, I know the right against it, but it's great for things like installing a new cluster because you do it 1 year or maybe 1 to 2 years. It's great. But when you think about having hundreds of applications running within your business system and have to be done, I don't know how people do it really. Back in my previous work, we had a deployment window at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m. every single day. And it really doesn't scale to that kind of, it doesn't scale that kind of deployment cycle. One thing is this is really near zero time, right? You think about it as always an active sitting on a server, right? Maybe there's a session stickiness where you say the session data on that particular server, and once you pull out, you're losing the customer around that session, basically, right? And even if you think that you're losing about 10 customers per server per deployment window, that's still a lot of customers. So there's a 1 year zero downtime happens. It just puts a limit on the amount of innovation that you can do, and it's a lot of operation. You're still monitoring your servers coming up, and the biggest thing is if you have this bad app version go to the track, and once you start doing deployment, there's really no way to stop it. When you're doing like at the speed where a lot of modern applications are happening, then the chances that there's always a bad version which goes that your real ability to detect the bad version early and learn fast, and when they always say fail fast and learn fast, right? You're really not doing much by zero time. So here's the endgame. So for the purpose of the rest of the reference architecture and demo, I'll talk about how we innovate, how we do accurate deployment, continuous deployment, how you really learn the whole feedback loop, right? How you learn the metrics, how you react to those things, and all this using Hadoop in real time. Right? So let's say let's do isolate microservices. And most of the talking about what microservices really means is your web page is made out about many little services. So that way, if you're a developer for a particular app, or you don't care about the rest of the people, I just keep developing by myself, and when I'm ready, I can push to the masher, and really there's no difference between you try to eliminate all differences between different modules, and you just develop each module and service, and that's how we start, right? So there's a module there. There's a module, there's multiple modules, just for demo's sake, right? So that's one innovation. Just for what it really means is you develop the code and you push it to the master all the time. It's not you work backwards from your schedule, right? You develop the code and you push it to the master. That's the integration. Every time a code gets to the master, there's a Jenkins or Jenkins or 1 or 2, so Jenkins is my example here. The Jenkins goes and runs your bunch of test cases, right? If it does the star file, if it fails, then you just probably ship it out, right? I mean, honestly, that is some proof that every single unit that even runs by Jenkins, you are running even before you push the master, not even it's trying to pull it back to be able to push that. So this is all making sure, I mean, obviously this means that you need to have a solid test cases. So you put the master, after whatever the code goes to the master, you compile it, you run it, you package it, and you get it for deployment. It's up to you whether you want to do one deployment every 2 weeks, or you do it once a week, or you want to do once a hour. So if you want your deployment cycle is, again, you already don't have your order, right? Excuse me. to teach or face labs and learn, whatever the case is. I'll just do a bit of candidate deployment here. Candidate deployment is you have stages of server, stages of classical servers. First, we go to the stage 1 server. So the stage 1 is really for you to, it's a tipping stage. So once the server, once you get your, you have half percent ready, you go to the stage 1 server, which is a very control traffic, 8.1%. Traffic you control based on the slightly, like, much more control traffic there. Again, you compare the metrics, the conversion, the app performance, the server performance, all those things. And then if you're really happy with the complete pool of servers, if you're not happy with any of the point of the stage, you go back. It's important you do this, you monitor and pair and provide instant feedback, right? These are the important things that you have to do. However, the A/B testing is really how about you change your look and feel of the page and how that's going to impact your software. Right? I really to this day, I see a page that like we also used to have an X button on the bottom right. I see so many websites which has cancel button over here and OK button here, which is I hate the site. If I figure out that cancel button would be easier. If you go by EQ feeling and even back in the previous numbers of it, you won't imagine by changing just the picture of your hotel, it increases or decreases your conversion rate by about 30%. Just whether you put the entrance picture or you put the room picture, it matters a lot. So you do have to learn. I mean, the whole point of doing that is that some mechanics get the feedback back into the users or after others, right? This is my for the demo purpose. This is my reference infrastructure layout. Let's say I'm going to run header module on 3 servers, so 1, 2, 3, search module on 4 servers, and I'm running modules. And you get demoing 3 use cases. Use case 1 is my server 3 goes in a bad state for whatever reason, right? How do I do that? The proportion of actually monitoring the access logs there, and the proportion of protocol, let's say 3 is higher than the rest of the server pool. So that's what I end up really looking at that.